welcome to Rockin' Ange TV. Yes. So let me give you 3 little quick facts about me. My name is Raquel McKinnis. I live in Stockbridge, Georgia, and I'm expecting my first child come February. So this first video is going to be our friendship tag. My best friend Angie, I'm sure you all have met her or seen her. If not, go over to her and watch her story on how she met me, because we got 2 different stories here. Okay, girl. So let me tell you. So me and Angie, we are besties. We met at Grambling State University. Shout out to Grand Fam. And we are sorors. We are part of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. I see you, Sora, in the back. Yeah, girl. So this is our friendship tag video. I'm just going to give you all the story on how we met. So I'm going to take y'all back all the way to July 2007. So July 2007, I was told from Grambling that in order for me to start that fall, I had to attend summer school. So that summer, I was taking a history class, a history 101 class, and an English 101. And those are the 2 classes I was taking. And so when I got to Grambling for that summer, of course I didn't know nobody at all. I was staying in Robinson. For those of you who went to Grambling, y'all know that Robinson was the older dorm, the old school dorm. So I did have a roommate, and she was an upperclassman, so she really didn't talk to me, so I kind of just stayed to myself. So I had my computer. Like, the only thing was to use my computer, I couldn't get Wi-Fi like inside my room. I had to sit outside of my door. So since I didn't know anybody, I just used to always be on my computer, either like doing homework or just doing random stuff. And so I would just always be on my computer outside. Sometimes I'll just be out there being nosy, but still on my computer, like, girl, what's going on outside today? Let me act like I'm on my computer. But, peeping game as to what's going on, because it was summer school. So it was a whole bunch of, like, people that was out, like a whole bunch of upperclassmen and freshmen that was, like, out. Well, not a whole bunch of us, but it was a handful of us. And so we all stayed like between Robinson, and it was another building, I can't remember the name, but we stayed between like those 2 buildings this particular summer session. So so I remember like seeing Angie at the time. I didn't know Angie was Angie, but I remember seeing Angie, since I used to be outside all the time. I seen her like coming to and from her dorm, but I just never say anything to her because I'm like, I don't know her, she don't know me. So so I ended up going to my history 101 class, and I realized Angie was in that class with me. So one day I just happened to be like sitting outside on the computer, like I just said, just randomly, and I probably was like, hey girl, hey, and she probably was like, hey, because Angie, she's like very soft spoken, and she's kind of shy when she like first meeting somebody, so she probably was like, why is this girl talking to me? And then like ever since, like, and then we kind of just clicked, like we kind of just meshed, like we just meshed. We just always was with each other every day. It was because of Angie that I was able to go to the cafeteria, because I didn't want to go to the cafeteria by myself. So it's because of Angie that I would start eating like real food, because I have this chest in my room, and it was full of like microwavable macaronis, crackers, and some other stuff, like just like college stuff, like college dorm food. And so it wasn't really like food though. yeah, so I used to like literally live on like this microwavable macaroni and cheese and these crackers. And so when me and Angie became friends, I used to go to the cafeteria with her, and then we always used to just be together because it was summer session. Nothing was really going on, and so we always just hang out outside. You know, I thought my roommate was weird. Angie thought her roommate was weird, and so we used to tell each other stories about how we thought our roommates was just like weird. But I think it actually led to like our roommates was like they kind of knew each other. Either they was like real cool, or they like knew of each other because our roommates were like hanging out with each other. But we just thought that they was weird because my roommate, she act like I just did not exist. Girl act like she never seen me come in or out because she just was supposed to be. It was so weird. And where I'm from, like I'm just used to when I walk into a room or something, it's like I speak like, hey, what's up? But no, she, like I tell her, hey, like I probably spoke to her like the first 3 times. Then I realized she wasn't speaking back, so I'm like, well, let me just leave you alone. And so it was just awkward. But yeah, that's just how me and Angie met. And then I remember this one, so we both was in a history class, and our teacher, I would never forget this lady because she was so mean. Oh my goodness. Miss Walker, yes, that was her name. She was so mean, but she wanted everybody to pass at all costs. She wanted you to pass. So her class was so hard, like she had to give out extra credit for people to actually pass like her regular class. So I remember me and Angie, we used to be in a library watching little extra credit videos she told us to go watch and do the extra credit. And then I remember she took us on this trip. It was like she had these 16 passenger vans, and it was like the whole class was smushed in these 2 vans like sardines. I will never forget this. And we went, I want to say we went to like downtown Natchitoches, and it was like a history thing or something that we had went to. And we ended up getting, like, everybody that ended up getting all the extra credit that they needed to pass that class for the summer session. But I can't remember like exactly what we was doing on there, but I remember that we was packing it like sardines. It was like the longest ride of all our lives, but we was all down there for one goal and one goal only, and that was to get this extra credit so we can pass this class for the summer session. But yeah, that trip was so funny because everybody was like, you know, we all here for this extra credit. But yeah, and so that's pretty much how we met. We met July 2007, summer school, and we have been friends ever since. We've been kicking it ever since. Yes, so it's been well over 10 years. I just feel like we have a really like unique friendship because we are both genuine people. We both gonna tell it, you know, we both gonna be honest and open with one another. And if something needs to be said, like, we gonna say it and not take any offense to it, because, you know, that's my girl and I'm her girl. So, and she know anything that I tell her is not to hurt or harm her, and the same thing goes for me. And we just have, I just love our friendship. Like, it's a very different friendship. It's a unique friendship, and, you know, it's just been working for us. And I'm very excited to have her as my friend, most definitely. So, yeah, that's pretty much the story of how we met. If you guys have stories of how you met your best friends, drop them down below. Yes, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did not enjoy this video, that is perfectly fine. And if you did enjoy my video, thumbs up to you. Yeah. But that is how we met. I love my Angie. She is super sweet, super adorable, super helpful, super just creative. Like, that's my girl. Like, yes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. See y'all next time.